Hello everyone, welcome once again to our Happy Learning Maths. And this video, we're going to look at another example of solving simultaneous equation involving two linear equations. Well, let's take a look at the uniqueness that we're going to look at these two equations that we have chosen because they have shared the same negative coefficient for their y term. And as I mentioned and stated there, the methods of elimination that we're going to choose is subtraction. By subtracting the two same negative coefficient y, the whole y term will be removed and will leave only the x term. Okay, that's the introduction. And here in this page, I have typed it out the basic 3 steps that are always keep repeatedly used in our process of solving simultaneous equation. Namely, first one, elimination of one of the unknown. Second one, solve the newly formed equation to find one of the unknown. And then after that, you use whatever the first unknown that you have discovered and found out the value, you substitute into either one of the equations given to you, and you will smoothly and nicely find out the value of the other unknowns. And with that, you will declare successfully, happily, mission accomplished, and great congratulations will be given to you and with full marks safely inside your pocket. Well, let's go for that. Okay, these two equations are the simultaneous equation that I have chosen for this type of elimination. As we have mentioned, the uniqueness of these two equations is they share -4, and this equation also have -4, and that gives us the convenience of eliminating the y term from this sophisticated simultaneous equation using, yes, you have suggested that right, yes, we are going to use subtraction. If you're not sure what are we talking about, I welcome you to check out the other video that I have structured and produced it, going through the 4 basic skills that is necessary to be mastered before we deal with these smoothly, easily, and successfully. Okay, now let's go on and put our pen down to work out the solution. So I'm going to put in the solutions. And also for your easy learning, on the left-hand side, I'm going to note down the steps and what are the things that we are doing. And also to make it easy, I will put out, let me put a ruler. Let's, okay, we prefer a neat work. Now, I'm going to write out here on this side is what are the things that you want to write in your exam paper. On the left-hand side is where, for your note, for your learning, the basic steps that we are working on. Okay, let's launch our efforts happily. Okay, the step 1, of course, naturally, we would like to go for elimination. Yes, elimination. Elimination. And of course, I would want to copy down first the equation. 5x minus 4y equals 11. 3x minus 4y equals 5. And for easy communication, what do? Yes, we give names to the two equations respectively. No worry about the fancy name. Just put in 1 and 2. And with that, we wanted to do the elimination by subtraction. Then, I've noted that down for you. Okay, in the exam, how would you write that? I would suggest the one of the easiest way for you to work on and able to fence off careless mistake. Okay, so I would suggest that we just do it like the subtraction or the addition method that we learn when we are younger in our primary school. So we just put a minus here, indicating that we are minusing equation 1 from equation 2. Okay, so let's put in there. You can put an underline, use a ruler, of course. Every examiner loves neat work. And if you want to do, yes, you can. It is my personal habit. I would just put down there 1 minus 2. And then with that, we will look, okay, just look at the x term. You have 5x minus 3x, and naturally that gives you 2x. And then now let's look at the y term where they share the same coefficient. Let me highlight that again for us, minus 4. And if you notice that minus 4, the negative 4 minus, what happened when the two signs meet, minus, negative? It will convert into positive. So this will become positive. So negative 4, positive 4 will actually successfully eliminate the whole term and no longer existed. So y has been eliminated. Now let's put in the equal sign. 11 minus 5, yes, that gives you 6. Then you notice that you have now the simple linear equation. Then let's go on to the next one. Okay, maybe I'll just put down here, this is 1, and then now this is 2. Solve for x. Okay, so now you have 2x. Shall we divide to both sides? And that you get 6 divided 2. Conveniently, you got 3. So you got your first solution, x equals to 3. Then you move on to the third. You're going to find y. Okay, so you want to find y. How would you do that? Okay, you're going to substitute x. All right, so now during exam, it is necessary for us to write that down. So I'm going to write that, substitute x equals to 3 into the equation of your choice. Okay, I would just randomly pick. I would just take equation 1. All right, so I just randomly pick equation 1. So now you have 5. Then you notice there's an x, right? This is where you put your 3 into here. That's, you're going to get 3 substituted. Then you got minus 4y, and that gives you 11. Okay, so now you have, going to solve this, 5 times 3, you got 15, minus 4y equals to 11. Okay, what I want to do is, I prefer to keep the coefficient, the unknowns, to be positive. So I'm going to make that, I'm going to plus 4y, I'm going to plus 4y here, so that I will have a positive 4y there. So that's what I am going to do. So I'm just going to move that 4y to the other side to get positive 4y. Okay, then now, yep, I can, if you can see it, okay. If you can't, what we do is we just swap the side, okay. You can just swap the side to 11 plus 4y equals to 15. Okay, then once you get that, so you're going to minus 11 both sides. That will give us 4y equals to 15 minus 11. And What do you get now? For y equals to 4. Conveniently, 4 divide 4, and bravo again, congratulations again, your y has now emerged. So you got your solution. And I would want to cultivate a kindness to the examiner by writing it down for the examiner. Okay, the answers, I would say, sir, madam, you don't have to look all over the place on my paper, because I'm going to write that the final answer for X is 3. And the final answer for Y is 1. And then, so you have accomplished that successfully. For the sake of your curiosity, if you want to double check, you can always double check it. I'm going to just be curious and just add on one more page. Then I'm going to show you if you wanted to check, what would you do? Okay, let's take this equation and the solution that you get. Okay, this is how you can counter check. All right, this is not part of the answer, but it is for your own confirmation before you submit your answer. You want to check it out. Do you have committed any careless mistake before you submit? That's a good practice if you have time at the end of the you can accomplish all the questions. So the answer that you get is X equals to, what is that? 3, and Y equals to 1. Okay, let's test this out. You can test out like this. Okay, so if you substitute into the 5x, okay, and minus 4y, and then you want to see whether you get the true statement. Now you can put your 3 inside and your y1 inside. Then you want to solve. Do you get that? 15 minus 4, then you got 11. And you find that, yes, we got the true statement. Your left-hand side and right-hand sides are equal. And if, again, you still want to be curious, you still want to check it out, go ahead, test it out with your next equation. Test it out again. 3. Substitute the x with the one that you have found. Okay, let's go to substitute that. 3, you put in there y as 1. Test it out. Then you got 9 minus 4. Yes, you got it once again. So with these, it shows that you have surely and confirmedly get the correct answer. And this page will certainly win you the full mark for simultaneous equation like this. All right, so congratulations, mission accomplished. And that's the end of this video. Looking forward to see you more in the next video. And let's continue our journey with happy learning maths. All right, so that's all for now. Please take care until we meet again. Bye-bye.